Bible Sermon Leadership, March 31, 2021. Mario T. Jr.M. When Jesus and his disciples came to the town of Capernaum, he asked them about a dispute they had on the way. They were arguing about who would be the greatest, and Jesus took the opportunity to speak about true leadership, the concept of servant leadership. And he sat down, called the 12, and said to them, "If anyone desires to be first, he shall be last of all and servant of all." Mark 9:35 NKJV. But what is servant leadership exactly? The concept isn't fully defined in Jesus' words or any other simple phrase. Rather, it's illustrated and illuminated in his life and ministry. And that's where you should start if you want to become a more effective leader. Of course, there are other servant leadership examples in the Bible that can help you along the way. By studying other godly men and women who demonstrated the core qualities of a servant leader, you can better appreciate their triumphs and struggles, as well as your own. 1. Moses. Hear now my words, if there is a prophet among you, I, the Lord, make myself known to him in a vision. I speak to him in a dream. Not so with my servant Moses. He is faithful in all my house. I speak with him face to face, even plainly, and not in dark sayings. And he sees the form of the Lord. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? Numbers 12:6-8. Moses withstood incredible opposition in his time as a leader. In this passage, his family came against him, and Aaron and Miriam questioned if God had spoken through him. That question was put to rest convincingly when God called Moses something few other people in all of Scripture are called his servant. No one in the Old Testament received the esteemed title more than Moses. It's important to keep in mind that Moses only spoke in Numbers 12 to beg God to have mercy on the very people who questioned his status and integrity. And a similar thing happened in Exodus 32 when the people he led abandoned their faith in God to make a golden calf that they worshipped and sacrificed. The background is arguably even more irreverent toward Moses than the event with Aaron and Miriam. The Israelites formed their plan because the people saw that Moses delayed coming down from the mountain and told Aaron, "Come, make us gods that shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man who brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we do not know what has become of him." Exodus 32:1. There are a few remarkable things happening in that passage. First, Moses was delayed because he went to the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights with no food or water, Deuteronomy 9:9, to receive God's plan for Israel. Next, the term "this Moses" is a Hebrew phrase of disrespect. See 1 Samuel 10:27, 21:15, 25-21, to Samuel 13:17, for the one they credited for their exodus out of slavery in Egypt. And finally, of course, the idea is misplaced, as God, not Moses, and not a golden calf, helped Israel escape slavery. G.